Okay, guys, thanks for joining me for our fourth show in the cooking easy meals, comfort meals for playing basketball or pool or doing anything athletic, like going for a hike on the beach, whatever. This is a good meal to give you plenty of energy, and it's going in our comfort playlist, comfort foods playlist. So, guys, I hope you enjoy. It's quick and easy. These are all the ingredients here. We got juice, cauliflower and broccoli and carrots, onion, artichoke, artichoke, avocado, tomato, olives, and we've got our yogurt, and I like ranch dressing, and of course our salad mix. So guys, I'm going to show you how to prepare this real easy. And then of course we're also going to be using two different kinds of meats, which is sausage, polska, and smoked beef sausage. So guys, first thing you want to do is go ahead and get the meat cooked. Of course it's already cooked, but you want to heat that up in the microwave for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and then let it sit while you're preparing the rest of the salad. By the time you're ready to put it on the salad, it'll be nice and cooled off. So let's go ahead and do that first. And then also, guys, don't forget, this is a quick and easy meal. The one thing that we didn't bring yet was the yellow peppers, which I use a little bit of the vinegar juice from to add to the salad. So we'll do that at the end. Guys, let's get the meat going first. You don't need a ton. I would say about the approximate of maybe enough to make like a hot dog and a half, we'll say. So we get a little slice of both of those. And if you want a little bit more, then you could do that, because don't forget, we're going for the protein here, guys, to build the muscle. And, of course, the vegetables and everything is going to give us energy for when we're playing out there. So the meat is specifically for energy. And like I said, use a different plate than what you put your plastic down on. Cover that up, of course, and go for about 2 minutes, I would say is good. Okay, and like I said, the reason why you want to get that first is because it gives you a chance to let it cool after you heat it up. And by heating it up, you render some of the fat out, and it'll taste much better with your salad. So you could use ham. I recommend cold ham on that, but if you don't have that, then the sausage works great. So next step is we're going to go ahead and get our onion together and put that right there on a nice clean plate. And the key here, guys, is to not contaminate anything. We're going to go with our tomatoes and then our avocado. So those are going to be great. And also we're going to do some cauliflower and broccoli. So get enough broccoli. Now if you're doing one person, then of course this is going to be for just one. But normally you're going to go 2 to 4. So do that accordingly, guys. Go ahead and put your broccoli out. And this is thoroughly washed, so you don't have to worry about that. But what I like to do is put it in my hand after you've washed your hands nice. Clean that, just hit it with some cold water real quick. And wring that out a little bit. And like I said, it says that it's been thoroughly washed, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to hit it with a little bit of water, guys. So next step, after we got all of our portions out, and of course I like cauliflower a lot, so I want to do just a touch more here than what I put out. So let's go ahead and do that. And then what we're going to do is get that chopped up here in a second. And if you don't have a cutting board, I showed you last time how to do this without messing up your plate. Now the meat's done, guys. Go ahead and take that out and let it sit. Take a bit of that oil with a paper towel and rinse it a little bit. And the nice thing about that is you'll get any of that extra oil that you don't really want off of that meat. So let's go ahead and go with our onion and our tomatoes. So we're just going to kind of dice those up. You know, I like to go cubes on these guys. You don't need a ton, like I said, if it's just one person. But what we're going to want to do is dice those into cubes. Bite-sized cubes. And once we do that, the next step is to hit our onion. Since we've only got a half an onion here, I'm going to use about, I would say half of an onion, so about a quarter onion. I've already taken most of the outside of this off. Sometimes I leave it on there just to let it, when you cut it the next time, you have a buffer so the air doesn't mess up the part of the onion that you want to eat. But since we're going to eat most of this, we'll take that off now. And what we want to do is cut almost all the way through the onion till about like right here on the plate. And like I said, we're going to do those in cubes. Okay, and then what we're going to want to do is we're going to go the other way here right into your onion. And guys, be real careful with the onion. I've seen a lot of people, that's how they cut themselves. Always being mindful. And once you do that, you just kind of push that right off the edge there. And you want to see if that's, you know, that would be enough for like the normal people. But since I like onion a lot, I'm going to go a couple more little dices here. Just to keep it real. Because as you probably know by now, I always go with extra onion on everything. It's a superfood, guys. This stuff will give you so much power and energy when you're out there on the court. Okay, now you want to go ahead and take your briskly cleaned cauliflower and broccoli and kind of dice that up nice. And guys, this really doesn't take that long. I mean, I'd say you're going to have from fridge to on the plate in probably about 10 to 12 minutes. As long as you have everything out on the counter, usually it goes faster. But, you know, do everything in bite-sized cubes, guys. Give yourselves a little bit of broccoli. I like the stalk with it and having some of the little green parts. So if you dice it with the stalk in the middle, you'll have a little piece of each on that. And then let's go ahead and dice our carrots into bite-sized bits here. And once we do that, we've got everything. Last step for as far as dicing everything. We're going to go ahead and get our avocado here, guys. So we just want to get that out of there. And do our cubes here. And you can do that right inside the shell, or the peel, as they say. And what you want to do is take a fork and go ahead and get those cubes right out of there, guys. Kind of spread them out equally across all your other little bits of veggies, so it's easier when you go to put it down on your lettuce. And get all that nice avocado right out of the peel. Okay, so once we did that, the next step is going to be to lay your lettuce down. So, once we got all of our little bits, I would say get a couple little olives out too, guys. You could use the olive juice as a touch if you like on your salad as well, but I like the vinegar from the hot peppers, the yellow peppers that I've shown you. Maybe we'll go 3 olives and keep those whole. I like the green ones. Black ones have too bitter of a flavor. It doesn't really go well with lettuce and stuff, I don't think. Okay, now our salad, we can go straight with that too. If you want, you could rinse it off a little bit, but this stuff is thoroughly washed as well. I'm sure. Straight from bag to salad. But it doesn't hurt, so you can hit it with some water if you like. The only problem with that is, guys, you have to wring that water out of there. But give yourself a nice little bed there of lettuce. Get you some carrots out of there, and you're probably going to have some cabbage, which I love. So you want to make sure to get yourself a little bit of cabbage out of there too. And that usually goes on the bottom part of these pre-mixed salads here, guys. But make sure you get yourself some cabbage. We already got some carrots, so you don't have to worry about that so much. So, we got our bed down. Now what you want to do is just hit that with all your veggies that you've already got. So your avocado and your onions and tomatoes, and kind of just spread those out equal here. This salad is perfect for when you have company over. You don't have to go all out. People will love this just because of all the flavors combined with all these veggies. And the reason I do this is for my sports. It gives me tons of power and energy, guys. And whatever you don't eat, just put in the fridge. You can eat it in the morning for lunch. But the dressing on there, I recommend if you're gonna save some of it, don't put dressing on the whole thing. But you can leave it on. It just kind of makes the lettuce a little bit wilted, but it still tastes really good the next day. Okay, guys, what you want to do is don't forget your artichoke hearts. I don't even dice those. I just put those straight on. They're already quartered up. So we hit those. I would say probably 3 or 4. And this salad right here is going to be enough for 2 people for sure. So we may as well just put an extra couple of those on there. Artichoke hearts, guys. And a little trick. Hit that with just a touch of this oil here. Just a touch. That works as like a vinegar dressing. And now what we want to do is hit that with our ranch. Actually, guys, before you do that, sprinkle your cheese on there. This is a mix of Mexican cheddar with Monterey Jack. So don't put a whole lot, but just enough for flavor. And just sprinkle that across the top. And that's plenty, guys. You don't really need a ton of cheese because you don't want that to interfere with all the other flavors. Okay, now that we have that done, what we're going to do is dice our sausages here. And I recommend going in cubes with these guys. So let's see here. What we want to do is get you something to watch here while we're doing this. You know what? Let's go with this. I think you'll enjoy this because we're also doing pool. Next month, we're going to do a pool challenge. And it's going to be a 30-day challenge, guys. So I hope you look forward to seeing that. This month we did basketball, of course. I'm sure you've seen all of that. So let's go ahead and get our sausage cut up here. And what you want to do is you want to go cubes with these. So cut them long ways first. And like I said, always being mindful of the knife. I mean, the second that you stop thinking about it, guys, is the second that you get cut. So once you go down the middle of your sausage, then you want to go about, like I said, bite size, okay? And if you don't have a cutting board, it's a little bit tougher, but you just got to be careful not to go all the way through here. And then you just want to go ahead and put these on across the top in individual sections and spread them out equally across the whole salad, guys. You know, you can wash your hands afterwards so you can touch the meat. Don't worry about that as long as your hands are clean. Trust me, they're doing that at the restaurants. You just don't see it. So now that we got the meat on there, the last thing that you guys need to see is the peppers. So give me 1 second here. Okay guys, so what I wanted to show you here was the last touch is the peppers. Keep in mind, what you don't want to do is put peppers from the vinegar from the peppers on people's plates that don't like it. So if you do have people, make sure you ask them about that. But just what I do is just a touch of it. You know, just gives that little bit of extra flavor. When you combine this with the olive juice and the artichoke heart juice, it makes it taste almost like an Italian dressing with just a kick, guys. So I recommend that. Then you want to use 4 peppers, 1 on each side for garnish. And tell your people that it doesn't matter. They don't have to eat the peppers. That's garnish. Just makes the presentation that much better, guys. So once you've done that, you want to hit it with some salt and pepper to taste. Okay? And remember the trick I showed you. You can see how fast your salt's coming out. So you don't over salt it. And then hit that with some pepper, guys. And the pepper's cool because you really can't put too much pepper. Unless it just dumped out. But you want to be liberal with your pepper. Get that over all of your good stuff there. And basically, you want to have a nice juice. I do cran raspberry. You know, I don't do soda or anything like that because when I'm out here playing, doing my sports challenges like the pool that's coming up and the 30-day basketball challenge we just did. Matter of fact, look in the videos below and check those out. I think you'll enjoy them. Now, one last thing, guys. I like to have a little bit of side here, which is my strawberry yogurt. And something that you can try that a lot of people are afraid of is just hit that just a little bit on the side. Because if you don't end up liking it, then you don't have to eat it. But use that as like a little bit of dressing as well. And, you know, I recommend going plain yogurt if you're going to do this. But we'll put a little bit of strawberry just to give it one extra little bit of flavor in there. So guys, that's all you have to do. And that's going to make you the best salad for your power. It's got your protein, it's got your carbs, it's got everything you need, all the nutrients all across the scale. It's got your dairy and your meats and your vegetables and a little bit of fruit with the avocado and your yogurt there, guys, your strawberry yogurt. So I hope you enjoy it. I want you to take a look at this real quick, and just so you can get a good idea of how it looks. And boy, I'll tell you what, that is one heck of a meal, guys. I will bet you're going to be very, very happy with this. And no breads or anything. We don't need bread. We don't need chips or anything. This is just a power meal. So what we want to do is go ahead and let you see a taste test here and see how you're going to enjoy that. I hope you're enjoying the pool as well. And I think what we'll do after we watch this shot here is give you one last video. So let's go ahead and find that, and we'll give you that video while we eat, give you a sample test. But guys, that's the pool. Hope you enjoy it. You can look forward to that next month. And what we're going to do here is get you the last of the basketball. We've got 3 days left of our tour. And so I really recommend you guys checking that out over the next few days. This was a great process video I'm going to show you here. Had an awesome sunset. And so let's go ahead and get that for you here. Isn't that a beautiful sunset, guys? So I think what we'll do is go ahead and give you a taste test here on how this tastes and see if our fruition of our labor was worth it. Yeah, I like it. It's not too bad. So let's go ahead and do the taste test. We already have our fork. And what I recommend here is digging in. You can get, if you want, you can go for just some veggies first, or you can get a little bit of meat for your first bite. That's completely up to you guys. I think what I'm going to do, since I love protein, is I'm going to go for some meat, a little bit of salad with some dressing, and then maybe top that off with a little bite of the pepper. So let's check that out. That juice is good. Phenomenal. The way those flavors go together, guys, absolutely perfect. Let's get a little bit of the artichoke heart here. A little cauliflower. Just the right amount of cheese, just for a little bit of flavor. Wow. That's a good salad, guys. That's what I call my power salad. You wonder how I play these sports at night until 4 in the morning? Well, this is how I do it, guys. I try and stay away from like the fast foods and stuff. Or if I do go, I'll just get the most healthy thing there. But you really want to have good, clean foods for your sports, because it just gives you that much more energy while you're out there. Boy, that is good. I'll go as far as say, I love it. I love this salad. That's delicious. Now, don't forget, try a little bit of that pepper. I try and stay away from the seeds personally. Get you some of that tomato, guys. That's good. Boy, this can't be beat. Now, the last thing that we want to try is our bit that has the yogurt on it, and see how that flavor mixes good with the lettuces and the tomatoes and all the other extra veggies we put in there. I wouldn't say it's as good as with the ranch only, but it definitely gives it a different kind of kick here, guys. Makes it almost Greek style, if you will. Wow. I tell you what, guys. After this, I'm going to go play ball for at least an hour. Look forward to seeing a video of that. I'm going to teach you how to do a shooting drill that'll increase your productivity behind the three-point line by at least 20% if you do this for a week straight. So I recommend you look at that video. I'll put that up as soon as I get it done. But I think I might just go shoot that after this, because, man, this is giving me power. Don't forget to get yourself a little bit of protein here, guys, with your sausage. I would strongly recommend doing both meats on that, so you have a little bit of variety. So, like I said, the Polska kiełbaska is good. That's like a mixture of pork and turkey and beef, and then just the beef sausage by itself as well. Can't be beat, guys. Every single one of these flavors go together perfect. Like, they just match off of each other so well. It's hard to explain. You have to try it yourself. Sure, we've all had salad, but this is a special way of making it with all these extra veggies, and then the meat just puts it right over the top. It has ham wood too. Cold ham cubes, ooh, can't be beat as well. So, I think with that, we're going to get a little drink here. This isn't mukbang style, but it could be. All right, guys. And don't forget my special pick. This helps you concentrate when you're shooting, whether it's pool or basketball. That's why I do it. A lot of people in the comments have been asking about it. It's purely it's the same thing Razor Ramon or Scott Hall, same person, did back in the WWE. It just gives you that little bit of ambiance. So that's where we're at, guys. Appreciate you so much. We'll see you soon. Don't forget to watch all the videos in the playlist below. And let me know what you think, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much.